Hey everybody. So you're probably asking yourself, who is this guy? Why is he talking to me? Well, let me introduce myself, because that is a good question. My name is Vince Tiaga, and I was the engine builder for Bergenholtz Racing from 2001 until 2006. I was responsible for building and designing the engines in the CRX, the Mazda 6, and the Mazda 3, of which I had the privilege to drive. The reason that you're seeing me talk right now is because a couple of months ago, Ron Bergenholtz called me up and said that he was getting the car together to go ahead and go to a car show. And it kind of spurred something in me. The team started talking, and we decided, hey, what would be a lot of fun is if we just brought this car out again and just had some fun with it, take it to the track and see what it can do. So that's what we decided to do. And what I wanted to do in the meantime is go through and make a couple of episodes to show how this engine went together, what parts went into it, and really, show you that when we were making close to 1,400 horsepower back in 2006, we really didn't have anything exotic in this engine. So the idea is to have this series, go through it part by part, show everything that we did along the way, and just have some fun with the buildup of this so that you can kind of, come along with us for the ride and then see how we do when we bring the car out. Now, I don't know if I'm letting the cat out of the bag here or not, but my personal goal is to get the car out for the import versus domestic World Cup finals in Maryland in 2022. So with that being said, I have a little bit of time to get this engine together. And a couple of things that we're going to need to do is to get it in the car and really shake the dust off of everything. What we're going to be doing is building the engines very much like we used to build them back in 2006. Now, a lot of these parts probably haven't seen the light of day since 2006. Ron was able to keep all of these parts and pieces together, and he shipped them all up here. I think it was 700 pounds of engine parts that arrived at a FedEx location near me. I went and picked them up and started going through them in my garage, which is where I'm going to be building these engines to kind of pay homage to how we used to build engines back in the day, which was in Ron and Ed's two-car family garage in Orange County, California. Now, one of the things we're going to do is showcase everything that went into this engine to show that there was no secrets, there was no special sauce. There was nothing really crazy. It was very fundamental. These engines were put together as what I like to call bomb containment devices. Making 1,400 horsepower out of 2.3 liters is a pretty tall order. So you'll see some of the parts that we went and put into this thing are very robust. They almost look over-engineered, but it's the only way we could keep this engine together and really continue to be competitive. This series is going to go through the builds at every turn so you can see exactly what we did. And what I'd like to do is show some of the mistakes that I made along the way and some of the corrections and some of the improvements that I'm going to be putting into them as these engine builds start to come together. So my plan is to drop an episode every week or two. Now, I still have a day job that's pretty demanding, so I will put as much effort towards this as I can. And really make sure that with the content that I put out, gets your attention. One of the other major things I want to do is to exploit and promote the companies, the products, and the people, mostly, that have enabled us to, get these engines and to get as much success as we did in NHRA drag racing. And in all the drag racing series, whether it's Battle of the Imports, IDRC, or any of them that have pretty much gone by the wayside. I hope you guys come along with us and really enjoy this as much as I think I'm going to. Drop something down below if you want to see something specific. I can go through and definitely make sure that I touch base on some of the things. I will do my best to make sure that these videos are entertaining and not overly technical unless you guys really think that you want to see something more technical. And then just hit me up and I'll try and tailor it, as much as I can to fit the broader audience. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.